Yeah, all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai. Yeah, man. The word's going out, you know, that's all beautiful to see, you know, our brothers and sisters waking up in these last days, you know, coming back to the law, statutes and commandments, which the Most High gave to us, you know, as a covenant that we must keep it so that we don't get, you know, ruled by these other nations, and that we, you know what I mean, we keep the commandments. That's it. It's just as simple as that, man. You know, it's a child can get it, really, innit? You know, but obviously our people are stiff-necked, like the Most High said, so that's why we're in this predicament right now, you know.
God.
So yeah, I'm gonna bring out some news because a lot of stuff's happening lately. In this last week, you know, there's a lot of strife that's been building up. That has been building up all along, you know, with Russia and Ukraine, you know, North Korea and Japan. You know, yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, so let me get into this. First of all, though, I'm gonna bring out that national grid, yeah, which is like a yeah, it's power, isn't it? It's not gas, is it? It's electric. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're gonna have they warn of 3-hour blackouts coming this winter to combat the gas shortage. Yeah, households and businesses across the UK could face a planned power cuts this winter if the country is unable to import electricity supplies from Europe. This is what the National Grid are saying. So, you know, we could be just chilling and the next minute blackout. Do you know what I mean? For a few hours, just so that they can sustain what they're getting from Europe, innit? Because you know, Putin's already cut off the lines, innit? The Nord 1 and 2, I think he destroyed one of them, and they're saying that his ships were around there that did it. Do you know what I mean? So that's coming. What's it? Scientists now, they're claiming that they've discovered the secret ingredient for building life. Yeah, so they're saying the team of researchers from Purdue University claims to have discovered the chemistry behind the origin of life on Earth in simple droplets of water, and they're using strong language to celebrate the findings. So yeah, if you can get me anyone, Isaiah 45 and 5 through to 7, because you know this is what the brother just brought out in Isaiah 14 about how proud he is, man. This Esau, he's proud, you know. We're going 7 to, what did I say, 5 to 7.
It's the book of Isaiah 45 verse 5 to 7. I am Yahweh and there is none else.
There's what?
None else.
That's it, go on.
There is no power besides me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west, and there is none besides me. I am Yahweh and there is none else. I form the light and I create darkness, and I make peace and I create evil. I am Yahweh in all these things.
That's right, man. So we know that there's nothing that this so-called white man can do, yeah, or any of the nations that they can say that they can, what's it, say they can make life. You know what I mean? They can't do this.
So like it, King.
Go on.
Yeah, I've got a precept for the
yeah. Go on. Bring it out. Bring it out.
So you're saying that they're saying that there might be a blackout across you
for 3 hours.
For 3 hours. This is the book of the edition of Esther, chapter 11 and verse 7. No, first I'm going to start verse 6. Verse 6. And behold, 2 great dragons come forth, ready to fight, and and their cries were great, and at their cries, all nations were prepared to battle.
What? Say that again?
And at their cries, all nations were prepared to battle,
yeah?
that they might fight against the righteous people. And lo, a day of darkness and obstruction and obscurity, tribulation and anguish, affliction and great uproars upon the earth.
Yeah, man, and that's beautiful. Right. That's what we're seeing. We're seeing uproars in the earth, man. And you know, when these blackouts start happening, that's when it's gonna get really, really like, you know, people are gonna get anguished. You know, some people can't even go without looking at their phone for about 10 minutes, let alone like in darkness. Probably don't even have candles in their house. You know, like it's not that vibe.
Yeah.
You know, like old school. You know, the older generation, they always got them things
Always
there.
got them candles.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, always.
Bro, come on, man. So yeah. For the king, that was beautiful.
Because that's what because remember, this is why we're doing the Nazarite news, to measure the times that we're in.
Right,
so these are things that have happened into fruition. That's why it's that scarcest time for Jacob's trouble. Because you know we can so it's like we can be like all well and you know be in the priestess, but we still need to understand that Jacob's trouble still gotta happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and we need to prepare ourselves. That's why we're out here really, trying to wake up our people. You know, and give them that sign before the end comes. You know what I'm saying? You know, but in the same breath, we're trying to keep it ourselves as well. We're trying to get ready for this, because it's not going to be easy, man. Just like it said there, in tribulations and that, and uproars against the people, that's still going to affect us. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, if we're keeping the Most High's laws, do you know what I mean? Hopefully he has his shadow, his wing over us, you know? So we won't feel much affliction, you know? We don't know what our lot is, do you know what I mean?
That's right.
So we can only hope and pray, man, still. So yeah, what's it? North Korea flies warplanes near South Korea after a barrage of missiles launched. So North Korea flew 12 warplanes near its border with South Korea, prompting the South to scramble 30 military aircrafts in response. The highly unusual incident came hours after North Korea fired 2 ballistic missiles into the sea, its 6th round of missile testing in the last 2 weeks. Wow. So North Korea have tested at least, 6 missiles in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, and I brought it out last week, I'm sure I did, that they shot one over Japan, and Japan started or is it this week?
No, I think
it was this week. Yeah, see,
was this
you know,
week,
I'm not even with the times. But yeah, basically they shot it over Japan, and then it called sirens. Like they literally made them brace themselves as if they was gonna get hit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, they let off the war siren.
Yeah, they let off the war siren. Told everyone get at home. You know, don't stay under the desk or something. You know how these Moabites and Ammonites are like. You know, serious. You got something?
Yeah, grab Isaiah 54 and 16.
Yeah, car, beautiful. So yeah, man, North Korea. The thing is, North Korea. North Korea. Yeah. I'm sure that they're, what is it? South
54-16.
South Korea. Yeah. So North Korea would be with North Korea would be with the NATO basically. So South Korea, they're rolling with like flipping Russia and China and them man there. So this is all kicking off. Like everyone's got their allies. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it's gonna come to. You got it, yeah?
Isaiah chapter 54 verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy it.
He's created the waster to destroy, and that's what Esau's doing, isn't it? He's conjuring up all these weapons to destroy himself, isn't it? Because that's what's going to happen in the end. It's going to fall on his order. Oh look, let me get that. Everything that he's imagined is going to fall back on him. You know what I'm saying? I think that's Psalms, isn't it? Psalms.
Get Revelation 8 and 10, huh?
Get me Psalms 7 and 15. Try and put it. Go on, get that one.
Psalms.
This is the mic for the people.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 7, verse 15. He made a pit and digged it, and is falling into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealings shall come down upon his own pate.
Yeah, man. So all these things that he's imagining, do you know what I mean? It's gonna turn on his own head, man. You know, and nothing's gonna be able to save it. And even the brother put out in Ezra's how, you know, when the Messiah does come back, he's still gonna try and fight. He's literally, that's why they're making the Space Force. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they actually believe that. The brother made a joke of it. It's real though, isn't it? They're probably putting laser weapons on it with green things. Do you know what I mean? Make it like some Star Wars show. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, go on, bring that out, King. Bring that out.
This is the book of Psalms, 141 verse 10. Let the wicked fall into their own net.
Let the what?
Let the wicked fall into his own net, whilst that I withheld escape.
Yeah, man, that's what we're hoping and praying for, isn't it? So that they get caught up in their own net while we escape. And obviously it says we're not going to escape, you know, it says if the righteous scarcely be saved. That's why we need to, you know what I mean? We need to hold fast, man. Hold fast to what we have. You know what I mean?
There's another one about the missiles. Have you got it? The 8 and 10.
Revelations chapter 8 verse 10. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers, and upon the fountains of waters. And the name of the star is called Wormwood. Wormwood. And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters, because they were made bitter.
Exactly.
Ah, beautiful. And wormwood is bitter. It's bitter, man. It's bitter. Yeah. Go on. Get the. Yeah, go on. Start.
This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Yeah, man. So if we righteous, Lord willing, we scarcely be saved. Do you know what I mean? What's it going to be like for all these other people, man? Especially the heathens and our people as well that don't want to, you know, that despise the words of the Most High. You know, talking about I don't believe in this and that. Do you get me? Yeah, and she said it with a passion as well, like you're trying to draw her or something. You know, like that. Like I don't believe in that. But yeah, madness still, madness. So yeah, what's it? President Joe Biden is saying that the risk of nuclear Armageddon is at its highest level since 1962, the Cuban Missile Crisis. So yeah, like even Biden now is saying, look, it's getting to that point now where they're even starting to prepare for nuclear attacks. Do you know what I mean? Like foods are going off the shelves quicker. Everyone's doing that doomsday type of bag sort of thing. You know what I mean? Yes. And that's him saying it out of his own mouth. What's it? US government. I said this last week about Poland. Now US government are doing it. They purchased $290 million worth of anti-radiation pills.
Wait, precept.
Yeah, go on, bring that out.
Let me.
Go on. Go on, bring it out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 16 and verse 14. For there are the spirits of devils working miracles which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to the battle of the great day of Yahweh of powers Almighty. Behold, I come as a thief.
I come as what?
I come as a thief. Yeah. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. And he gathered them together in a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon.
Yeah, Yeah, man. Can't. That's it, innit? So he's saying Hebrew words, innit? Do you know what I mean? Armageddon. There was a film. There was a film about that. Do you know what I'm saying? There was actually a film about that in the 90s. Do you know what I mean? About Armageddon.
Can't.
And what was it? Was it a comet?
There was Space Force, innit?
Yeah, but it was what was gonna hit
a
the
comet.
Earth.
Yeah. A meteor, innit?
Yeah, meteor, right?
They had to blow it up before it hit,
man.
but you know.
So, yeah, that's it. Beautiful.
But
man.
look at also Terminator. Judgment Day.
Was it Terminator 2? Isn't it?
Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Dream.
And you can't even find that online no more. You can't even purchase it.
No way.
Yeah, I tried looking for it. You can't find it.
Sure, you could get it on
movies
or something though.
Yeah, somewhere like that.
Or like a chip box.
Someone, yeah.
Those CDs that I got.
someone get Zechariah. Someone get Zechariah chapter. Zechariah chapter
11, is it?
14 and verse 12.
The book of Zechariah, verse 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plagues wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that fought against Jerusalem.
Yeah.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouths.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's Revelations.
That's exactly what's gonna, like the film, innit?
Yeah.
Like you see it actually, like she becomes bones, innit? Like, and that's what, you know what I mean? What can do that other than thermonuclear heat?
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? Other than the Most High, but he's the one that's stirring these nations up to do this. Do you know what I mean? It's not Esau only who's got these things. Do you know what I'm saying? Ishmael's got them. Do you know, Moab's got them. They've all got them now. Do you know what I mean? And this is the thing. There's a league of them. What's it called? The BRIC, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brazil, Russia, India, South Africa. Do you know what I mean? And not just that. There's the Arab League as well. The ones that Iran, Iraq. Do you know what I mean? Saudi Arabia. They're all together, man. So it's gonna get peak. It is gonna get peak still. But yeah, if someone wanna get me, we brought it out earlier. We're gonna get it again still. Ecclesiastes, Sirach 38 and 4, because this is going back onto the US buying so much radiation pills. Like Poland was doing it recently because they know that Putin's gonna push a button soon, and the first thing he's gonna do is push it on Ukraine. Do you know what I'm saying? To show that he's won that little war there. Do you know what I mean? Before he starts sending them over here. Yeah, that's it.
This is the book of Sirach 38 and verse 4. Yahweh has created medicines out of the earth.
What? Say that again?
Yahweh has created medicines out of the earth.
Yeah.
And he that is wise will not abhor them.
That's right, man. So there's no pills that are going to stop radiation from, do you know what I mean? Ionized pills and all that. Do you know what I mean? Any pill is yeah, and any pill is witchcraft. We've looked it up before. We showed the people that, you know, pharmacy, yeah, pharmacus is what it is in the Greek. Yeah, and it means witchcraft, like putting 2 and 2 together, making potions and all that. And they brought out this new film again. It was an old film, Hocus Pocus. They got a new one out now. So they're trying, and it's Halloween time as well. So you know they're trying to get into it. Do you know what I mean? And it's a PG as well. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Witchcraft, isn't it? Wizardry. You know, this Harry Potter vibe. You know what I mean? That's what they're pushing on our children, man. That's why we shouldn't even be watching TV. The only thing on TV we watch is the news, really, man. You know, like Al Jazeera. Do you know what I mean? That's it, really. That's the only channel I know. You get me? But yeah, so yeah, what's it? Poland has says it as, if you can get me Jeremiah 50 and 22, Bible chart. Yeah, it says Poland saying basically they're asking US, yeah, to have nuclear weapons on their grounds. So Poland are saying now to the US. If you want, you can bring your nuclear stuff over here and base it here, so you're nearer to Russia, because it's gonna happen, innit? So they know it's gonna happen. So it's saying, amid the growing fears that Vladimir Putin could resort to using nuclear arms in Ukraine to stave off a rout of his invading army. So, and Poland's right next to Ukraine, innit? So when that happens, they're gonna get the brunt of it. Do you know what I'm saying? And another thing as well, there's a bridge, it's called the Crimean Bridge. It's a bridge that goes from Russia into Ukraine, I think, and it's like the only one at the south, like where the water is, it's on fire. Something's caught on fire there, like a massive fire, so that bridge is going to be out, which we know that's been staged, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bring that one out.
Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land, and
a sound of battle
is in the land, and of great destruction.
Yeah, man, and they're all fretting right now. They're trembling, they're in anguish, they're in tribulation. You know, this whole thing that's been going on in Ukraine's been going on for a good few months now, man. There's still things happening in Ukraine right now as we speak. Do you know what I'm saying? You got something, yeah? Yeah, go on.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars, and of rumours of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet.
Exactly, but this is the reason why we put that out is because the Christian church ain't bringing this out. It's no longer a rumour. They will still say, it's just a rumour. It's no longer a rumour because we are actually seeing it. This is why we do the Nazarite news, to to edify our people that are watching diligently. The brothers like my shadow one to the Akim and the Akwas up there that are diligently watching. This is why we bring out the news, so we can show you what times we're in, because the Christians are not telling the people what times we're in. So we have to measure the times diligently and bring out the news and show what's going on, man, because of no one else is going to do it but Israel. Get 2nd Ezra chapter 3 and 36 for me, and bring this one up, Baba Kusha. 13 and 30, yeah.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3. Sirach.
No. 2nd Ezra. 2nd Ezra, King. 13.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 13, and it reads
31.
So like 31, and it reads, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another,
and it's
and one realm against another.
One realm, that means that's the Edomites' realm, that's the wicked's realm, isn't it? Because remember, they're the ruler, that's their realms. Remember, we understand the scriptures of there's different worlds, there's different, so we've got the sea world, we've got the tree world, the Israel's a world, and there's realms. So you've got the realm of the Edomites, the realm of the Hittites. These are different realms, and they're going to stand up and fight against each other. Now these are the times, these are prophecies that are happening. Yeah, bring out this one, Baba Kusha.
2nd Ezra chapter 3 verse 36. Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen.
But what?
But not the heathen.
And this is why we can identify and break these down, because the Most High has put the Spirit in Israel to be able. Because if we didn't have the Spirit on us, everybody would be walking in darkness still. You know, that's why we have to measure these times and stay in these times. And with that, I yield, King, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. That's why the brother brought out earlier on Revelations 19 and 10. It's the spirit of prophecy. If you're not in prophecy, then you're not actually, and if you're not keeping no precepts, keeping the commandments, and keeping up with the laws, then you're not gonna be in the spirit of prophecy. You know what I mean? The Most High is not gonna give you that spirit of prophecy if you're not keeping His commandments. You know what I'm saying?
God.
And that's as simple. That's simple as it. Sorry? No religion. We don't deal with religion. We deal with nationality. So what's your nationality?
Have you got a flyer handout?
What's your nationality?
I'm from Africa.
Yeah,
yo,
what
yo,
part?
yo.
I'm from Ghana.
Yeah, Ghana.
Try the
Okay,
spirit,
what
King.
tribe? What tribe? What tribe?
Try the spirit,
The
bro.
tree. What is that like over Hebrew?
No, because the brothers answer your question.
Yeah, but
So-
I'm in a hurry.
Yeah. So do you know your heritage?
I'm in a hurry, so I can follow this.
You wanna?
I'm gone.
Listen.
I'm in a hurry. I'll look at it.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
you
be
gotta try the
very
spirit
wary
first.
because sometimes they're in a hurry and they ain't got time for the most
heathens are
high.
trying to cleave anyway,
You know?
they're always gonna cleave still. But yeah, going back to this now then, did you have something? Yeah, go on, bring that again.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
Alright, beautiful man,
beautiful.
because the what yeah. That's what these nations are gonna get. They're gonna get taken in their own craftiness. Because remember, they're the ones that sit around in a table trying to figure out what can make us not know who we are. Do you know what I'm saying? And they make up all these these films, these music industries, these witchcraft, everything, all this wizardry to keep us from knowing who we are. The so-called black, Native American and Hispanics, from knowing that they are the Most High's chosen people. You know, not these so-called Jewish that are up there with them curly-whirly things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Sister, what nationality are you? What nationality are you? Yeah, what's your father? Cape Verde, yeah, I'd say. So he went through the same exactly. So you know you're Israelite. Okay, give her a flyer, because I know you want to try and get out of here. But take a flyer and look it up, because the Bible, they don't.
Telling me about
Well, yes, that's it, man. So shalom. Yes. Peace and love,
sister.
That's right, man.
Can.
So yeah, another thing now. So Russia has reportedly. Yeah. So Russia has reportedly kidnapped the boss of Ukraine's biggest nuclear power plant.
All praises.
Do you know what I'm saying? Jeopardizing its safety, like on some Chernobyl thing. Do you know what I mean? So that's another quick thing there. Bro, man. Damn. Yeah, so another Russian nuclear military. Yeah, it's madness, isn't it? He looked more womanly than her. Man. Russia, yeah, there was a Russian nuclear military train is seen on the move, possibly warning the West that Putin is prepared to escalate his war. Everything that I'm seeing on the news is all about Ukraine and Russia, like getting closer and closer to the point where they're gonna press buttons, man. They're gonna press that red button, in the film where you have to pull the flap up and press the red button. That's what's gonna happen.
He's got an itchy finger.
Yeah,
Putin's like,
exactly.
I just want to press.
And the thing is, he actually sits there. When he does his interview in that desk and that, he's been saying the last few times, listen, man, we will use all necessary force.
Yeah, he's been
That's
saying
what he's saying.
You're
right, sister. Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, he's gonna use all necessary force. Do you know what I'm saying? And what does that mean? That means he's gonna use all the resources that he has. You know what I mean? He's not gonna make the West, because the West, they're gonna try and paint this picture of he's losing, or do you know what I'm saying? So he's not gonna let that happen. The pride, he's not gonna let that happen. Still, man. So yeah, and what else have I got? NATO, has reportedly warned members that Russia's Belgorod submarine, no longer appeared to be operating out of its White Sea base. Now this submarine, that Russia's got is the biggest submarine in the world. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not where it's meant to be dwelling at, innit? It's on the move now. That's what they're saying. And officials warn that Russia may plan to test Belgorod's Poseidon. So it's got a missile on it called Poseidon. Belgorod, this submarine. weapon system,
Yeah.
goddess.
Greek.
Yeah, God, sorry, not goddess. Yeah, exactly. A drone equipped with a nuclear bomb that Russia has claimed is capable of creating a radioactive tsunami. So look, sound of battle is in the land differently. Do you know what I'm saying? Get me a second Ezra's. You got that? Oh snap! Yeah, that's it.
This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 18.
That's right.
The beginning of sorrows and the great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginnings of war and of powers shall stand in fear.
Come.
The beginnings of evil and the powers shall stand in fear.
Yeah, that's it. Go on.
And the beginnings of evil, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plagues and tribulations and anguish are sent as a sword for the amendments.
That's right, man. Anguish, you know what I mean? Tribulation, we keep hearing that all throughout the scriptures, man. Anguish, tribulation, plague, famine, war. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way that the Most High, like these Christians say, is all about love. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it can't be. It can't be. So yeah, man. The powers are gonna stand in fear. Do you know what I mean? The powers meaning these nations' leaders, man. Do you know what I mean? Because they're the ones that are in control right about now. Do you know what I mean? They're the ones that are gonna be standing in fear. Even Putin, just because he's got the biggest nukes and all this, and King Jong-un, whatever his name is, that still doesn't mean that they're not going to tremble at the coming of the Messiah and the great day of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? No one's exempt. No one is exempt. Serious. So yeah, on another topic now. What's it? A woman who is married to a tech genius has revealed that her husband implanted a chip in her hand which serves as a key to a lavish mansion, leaving many people on the web intrigued. She became a TikTok star by posting videos about it. So she's gone viral, yeah, getting a chip, which is only gonna stir up the people to want to get it as well. Do you know what I'm saying? She's opening her whole house, literally her whole house with it, her cupboards, doors, every door, you know, everything, and it's a mansion as well. So yeah, Revelations 13, 16 to 18, do you know what I mean? Because, you know, we haven't heard about it much. I think they was doing it in Sweden, wasn't it? I think it was Sweden, yeah, they was doing it, like, you know, 200 euros, you can get yourself a chip, innit? No, like that. But now, this is in, I think this is in America still, yeah? So you got that one? Yeah.
Revelations chapter 13 verse 16. Revelations chapter 13 verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is the wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
That's right, man, and that's plain. That's playing upon tables. And this guy who's a husband, they're saying that he's got a chip that's actually, that holds information like a web page and something else, man, something else, like details about him, because you know eventually they want to do that where they put the chip in.
It's possible, isn't it?
Yeah, basically, and it holds all that.
Yeah.
But he's already past that. He's holding more information on it. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, and you know, just on other things, there's been mad hailstones in China, Sweden, Catalonia in Spain, Athens, there was a mad hailstorm. In Istanbul, Turkey, they had a strong storm with winds again, because they had some a few months back, or a few weeks even, yeah. What else? What else? Yeah, in Germany there was a mad storm as well. If you can get me a Wisdom of Solomon 5:22.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 22. And hailstones, full of wrath, shall be cast as out of the stone bow, and the waters of the sea shall rage against them, and the flood shall cruelly drown them. Yea, a mighty wind shall stand up against them, and like a storm shall blow them away. Thus iniquity shall lay waste the whole earth, and the ill dealing shall overthrow the thrones of the mighty.
Oh man, and you know, like the brother put out in Isaiah, man, the Most High, he's a man of war, you know, and he's long time holding his peace, man. So you can imagine how angry and how much wrath the Most High has when he sees our people dealing with other nations, our people profaning the Sabbath. Go on. Yeah, our people in idolatry. Yeah, exactly. You know, worshipping graven images, having this man in their house. It's an accursed thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, on that, I mean, if any brothers have got anything to bring out, anything?
Jake's just killing more Jakes and that. Yeah, Israel's just. Hey, calm your Shirella, man.
Calm your Shirella.
Israel's rising, man. Calm, man. And that's what it's getting. Come, King. Nah, everyone gather together, man. Yeah, man. And Israel's gathering together, man. And then on that, a lot of Israel, they're damn killing each other on the streets, man. Eyes are still being evil towards each other, right? Disobedient to parents. You know what I mean? And so, give me that 1 Timothy chapter 3. Another for sure. Second Timothy chapter 3.
What one? Yeah, this is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High. On the top. Yeah, Salakia. This is 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness that denying the power thereof. From such turn away.
Yeah, man. That's what's going on in the world today, man. What joke thing's going on?
Isaiah chapter 60 verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Most High is risen upon thee.
And that's what we're saying, man. Calm your Shirella, man. Right, the Most High has come, man. The glory of the Most High has risen upon us. Do you mind just going around? Yeah, they're proud of this guy, man. Proudness of that guy, man. Right, the Most High has come, man.
Verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
And what?
And gross darkness the people.
Yeah, there's darkness covering this earth, man. A lot of proudness going on, man. As we're trying to become light, we start to see the darkness cover the people more and more, man. The more that we become light, the talents are coming off of them, and it's going on to the brothers that deserve it, man.
But the Most High shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Yeah? And the Most High's glory is going to be seen upon us, man. Yeah, bring these up.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 66. What will you do? Or where will you hide your sins before Yahweh and his angels? Behold, Yahweh himself is judge. Fear him, leave off from your sins, and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more
with them forever. So shall Yahweh lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble.
Because why? Because why? He's going to deliver us from what?
From all trouble. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
And that's what we've been talking about all day, man. The burning is coming, man. A burning wrath is going to come and it's going to burn up these people, man. Thermonuclear destruction is coming, and don't be on this damn joke thing with the Israelites, man. Don't be trying to knock over the camera, alright, of the Israelites, man. Yeah, man. Curse them that curse you, man. Go on.
And they shall take away certain of you.
And they shall take away certain people, go on.
And feed you being idle with things offered to idols. And they shall consent.
Yeah, that's it on them. That's good on them, man. They're offering to idols. That's what the brother was saying earlier, man. Alright, only your idol worship, all of that madness, dealing with the other nations, the Most High is going to just put you in the flames, man. Bring this out, King.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom.
The saints of the Most High ain't begging and asking for the kingdom, man. They're going to be men of war. All nations have been destroyed by war, man. Nations ain't destroyed by negotiations, man. Nation ain't destroyed by begging and pleading for it, man. Read that again.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Yeah, man. Forever, ever, forever, ever, 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 man. Alright? Huh. Yeah, hold up.
This is the book of Psalms, 132 verse 11. Yahweh is running troop unto David.
There's a troop, a promise was given to David. A lot of you people forgot that David is a man of war as well, man.
That's right.
The promise was given to David because he's a warrior. He killed Philistines, he killed 10,000s, man.
Right.
Easy peasy, man. Yeah.
He will not turn from it. Of the fruit of thy body will he set upon thy throne. If thy children will keep thy covenant and my testimony that I shall teach them, their children also shall sit upon thy throne forevermore.
And that's what we would love. We love our children to see the kingdom and not to get gunned down and get found missing in the streets of London, man.
That's right.
Alright? The children going home safely, playing nicely amongst the, or beautifully, Yapa. Alright, amongst the Akraf and the Yakyam, man. Khan, bring this out, King.
The book of Revelations, chapter 14 and verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon has fallen.
Babylon what?
Babylon has fallen.
Babylon is fallen, man. Babylon is done out here. And it's amazing, man. It's beautiful to watch, man. Babylon is fallen. England's pound is worth nothing. Alright? You come to England for the pound and the pound ain't worth a damn thing anymore, man. You're working for damn rubbish, man. Babylon is done. England is done out here. He knows what's going on as well, man. He's drunk half the time, that's what it is. Alright, Babylon is fallen. Like that drunk man walking past, man.
Yeah. Verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon has fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Right. See that, the drunk man? Babylon's that drunk man, man. It's fallen, it don't know where it's going, man. On that we're going to give all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Baharu, Kakadash, Kar Meshawel. I'm Manu Allah. Khan.